So we're in a really dark hallway right here, and our goal is to shoot this doorknob right here. Just some important tips of how to get the most bang out of your buck in very low light conditions. Please subscribe, please give me thumbs up. We're using the Sony a6000 here, and it's all about focus. It's all about focus. So we're in continuous autofocus mode. Let's get even darker. So notice we pop the flash and the display gets brighter. So this helps us focus on our target. Let's notice how on the bottom left of the camera there is a green dot. So look, I have no focus, and it's a bracket, and it just turned to a dot. So the camera thinks it's in focus. Let's pop a flash. Okay, and as you can see, that is terribly out of focus. So, you know, the logic is, let's go into single shot autofocus. And look at that. That is crystal clear. And the biggest reason that it's able to capture so clear, let's look at it again. Look at that light. You see that light? Look. The camera beams a light. You see? That's the single shot autofocus light. Now you can, that right there helps you acquire your target. Now there are certain situations where you might want to turn that light off. And that's right here in the settings. See that AF illuminator? You just set that to off, and then it won't fire in single shot autofocus mode. There is no way that I know to fire that light in continuous autofocus mode. So, quick review. Best case scenario, autofocus light, single shot autofocus, and a flash. Second best scenario, no flash, autofocus light, single shot. Third best scenario is you got to turn the AF illuminator off because you're probably disturbing the show, and single shot autofocus. Again though, once the AF light is off, you might have better results in continuous autofocus, and you might have better results with lock on AF and smile. So you really have to cycle through all of the options until you get a crisp shot. Sometimes you're not going to get a crisp shot, and you might need better gear. You might need a lower f-stop lens. You might want to get the Sony a7S, which lets you jack up the ISO, you know, into the 6,000 range. So this shot on a Sony a7S might, you know, come out much better. Just some important tips of how to get the most bang out of your buck in very low light conditions. Please subscribe, please give me thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you soon. Welcome to the Hunter Report. If you've been following me, I've been trying to get to the root of Sony adapters. How do you get other lenses onto a Sony camera? I'm going to help you suit up and get this show on the road as fast as possible. So I have two adapters here. I've got the Sony LAEA2 adapter, which is designed for APS-C size sensors. They also make one for full frame sensors, which is called the LAEA4 adapter. You might want to check out the part 1 video where I go a little bit more into detail about all the differences between the LAEA1 through 4. But this is about the Sony LAEA2 versus the Comlight Canon. So I have the exact same lens here. I have a Canon 28-75 f2.8 lens. This is a delicious lens, especially for the sweet, sweet price point of only $500. So you're getting an f2.8 lens for